Jones, and I'm based out of Jonesboro, Georgia. A moment where I felt seen by God. I would have to say one of the most intense first moments I ever felt seen by God was after a period of loss for myself and for my family. When my grandmother died, she was one of my favorite people in the world, and losing her was such a big blow to our family, just to the point where a lot of things were debilitated, lines of communication, being able to feel like we were a family unit, and because it's hard when you're a parent to parent, so I feel like my parents were kind of going through that, and I understand that now as an adult and as a parent, but at the time it just kind of made me really angry, and it made me feel really alone and unseen and unheard. And my parents sent me to a summer camp shortly after my grandmother's passing. I was pissed about it. I didn't want to be there. I felt discarded. I felt unwanted because my parents basically sent me away from the rest of my family. And when I got to the camp, it was called Chrysalis. It was in the middle of the Midwest, in the middle of nowhere. My grandmother's best friend had actually arranged for me to come, and I was so unwilling to kind of open up, but towards the end of the camp days, something in me just kind of broke, and I felt God's whisper to me, and it was just that I will never leave you and I will never forsake you. And I remember being 13, about to, or maybe I was 12, but about to enter into another year of middle school, and just already having all of those emotions and thoughts and feelings. And when I heard God whisper that to me, I didn't know what the next few years would look like. I didn't know what the next 10 years would look like. But I did know that there was a God that was there and who was able to comfort me. And though my attitude didn't change, though I feel like I got meaner and I got a little bit more prickly, I also always reference that point in my life where even though my heart was hardened, and even though I was going through a very, very tough period, God whispered to me and He reached out to me. Now, was I ready to accept it? Probably not, but just remembering that God is there, and that we do have the choice and the option to choose Him. And so I referenced that later on when I did bring my life and turn my life around full circle and come back to God. And He reminded me of that as well. So that is one moment where I felt seen by God.